here until someone rescues us. Duh.
This is your initiation. If you fail, you better die, or you will be dealt with by some mad shredder.
Hey, it just occurred to me. Remember one of the turtles? He does machines, right? What if he can help you overcome your ninja-ness?
Krang, the turtles are gone! Activate the device now!
But the turtles are not gone forever.
They will be, as long as a dimensional barrier is up. No turtles from any other Earth will be able to get into this planet. All possible thanks to the sword of Tengu and the genius of Baxter Stockman, of course.
Baxter?
Surprised that I'm back?
And then I told Krang that it was going to be a failure. But did he listen?
Excuse me? Master Shredder?
Tommy? Lee?
I am Tommy, and this is Lee. We were part of Bruce's squad when we failed our initiation ritual. As a squad. So, we were wondering, with Lee, if we could try again? As a squad.
Yeah. Because we failed. As a squad, bruh.
What are you talking about? I thought you said they passed the ritual.
We did. They got lost and we couldn't find them before we had to return from Earth 87.
Oh yes, I remember now. You were the squad that I sent to get Bebop and Rocksteady from my Earth.
Who?
The idiot warriors.
I wasn't aware that the mission was problematic. Didn't you say that they chose not to come?
I did say that, but I think I forgot to mention some things that at the moment we didn't understand.
This is the first time I hear any of this, man.
Right. Well, when we split, the rest of us found Bebop and Rocksteady in the sewers, and they were very much against us because, they were working for this guy with orange gloves. Deathstroke. Yes, Deathstroke was his name.
Never heard of him.
Well, it was implied that in the fight, that Deathstroke kind of killed Tommy and Lee. So that is why we didn't think they made it. And since we did survive the encounter, I determined that the new recruits passed the ritual.
And you are mentioning this now? Bebop and Rocksteady know where our Technodrome is. They could be giving Dimension X technology to this Deathglove character.
Does this mean we are part of the clan again?
Well, yes. But I will need all of you to come back to my Earth and put an end to this menace.
I am totally in agreement with you, but will we be able to pass the dimensional barrier?
Go ask Baxter for help. I will ask Krang if I can find him. He's been absent the whole week.
Well, these guys obviously managed to get past the barrier.
Nah, man. We came back like 2 weeks ago.
How?
It was,
Cat.
It was, yeah, a dimensional cat. That,
Is yellow.
yeah, that.
I don't want to know. Just do what I said.
Of all the stupid things you have ever done, this is the stupidest.
Wow, man.
Yo, this is workplace bullying, bruh. Are you guys serious? Don't you understand what you just did? We have to fight someone who's not there for something that did not happen because of something that could have been prevented had we helped the turtles. As I suggested.
Okay, calm down a bit. We can still fix the whole thing. Look at the bright side. Shredder just gave us an excuse to lift the barrier up. We can go to his Earth, find the turtles, and tell them about the whole situation. Maybe we can finally get the help we need.
And we could ask them to fix me.
Chet, there's nothing to fix. You are who you are.
Well, who decides what I am? 'Cause I couldn't.
You guys sound like a telenovela brought to life.
If this plan fails, then I will go to Baxter to get fixed.
Fine!
Fine.
Man, what's up with all the instant puppies?
Tommy! Lee! What a surprise!
Oh, he's trying to sound human again.
Man, I just spent like 1 minute with the robot, and he showed me more humanity than you in a year.
Humanity is not your thing.
Of course it is my thing. I'll be a great leader one day. You'll see.
Sure.
Baxter? We've just been told by one of the Shredders to lift up the dimensional barrier to be able to go to Earth 87, and...
That will be impossible.
But this is an order from...
I am going nowhere with you. Also, it is a horrible idea. The moment the barrier is lifted, any set of turtles could invade this Earth.
But that wouldn't be exactly bad, would it? I could get a second chance against Raphael.
To do what? Look at each other again with a dagger in your hands?
Well, things are about to change, Bruce.
Man, stop bugging us about becoming elite. We get it already.
Who said anything about me becoming elite?
Didn't you just say you're gonna become an elite soon?
No, I didn't say any of that.
I think there's nothing left to do here. Come on, Ernie. Chet.
No, I am staying with Baxter. I want him to fix my ninja-ness.
That I can do. Please stay and I will work on you shortly.
Chet. Do not do this. This is not the way. Chet. Seriously. Baxter is not our friend.
Well, who is leading who here, huh?
Okay, we are running out of options here. We need to rescue Chet.
Finally, something we can agree on.
Baxter could use him as evidence against us.
And here I thought you were worried about Chet.
I am worried about Chet, but he is a digital collection of all our past transgressions against the Shredders. Also, we could do the same against Baxter. There must be a memory in Chet about him trying to make a deal with that other Shredder.
Boy, I don't think Chet could help us with that. Remember how he got lost? He was nowhere around Baxter while all of that happened.
Maybe there is some memory of us
Oh no! Chet knows I knew about the turtle's location on this Earth! We have to get him out of that lab!
Great! But we cannot do this now. We'll wait for tonight to break in, steal Chet, and maybe hack my way into his computer to see what he's planning to do.
What about Tommy and Lee?
Just ignore them. They are clearly working with Baxter or Deathstroke already.
Great, because I really don't want to talk to them ever again. Why are you guys standing here? Are you guarding the lab? No we're not.
Great! Then I will guard it from the inside.
Bro, no one can go in. There's, something dangerous inside. We've been told.
So you are guarding it?
Come on, just let us in. Go away, wuss. There are no puppies here for you to pet.
Yeah, or little turtles. Remember that time he was bitten by a little turtle?
Huh, that was hilarious, bro.
Oh yeah? Well, what about... Well, what about that time you two got lost in an alternate universe, huh?
Oh man, my sides hurt.
Man, what are you even doing here? You couldn't care one bit about being in the clan. Stop bugging us.
Oh yeah? Well, it's not like I have much of a choice. I'd be living with the turtles if I could.
Okay. Let's calm down. Tommy, Lee, why don't you guys take the rest of the night off, huh?
Let me check. Yo, Baxter, bruh, it's Lee. Sorry to bug you. Bruce wants me to leave for the rest of the night. And I think he and Ernie are looking for a place to hide from the Shredder and...
I'm calling you. Just in case you're feeling like having a real conversation with someone.
Ugh, why do we even bother?
$5 that he's going for puppies right now.
Guys, you are not gonna believe what just happened.
You discovered which side of your underwear goes in the front?
You found out about me and your mom?
You realized that Krang was your brain all along.
You finally figured out how to use the toilet?
You found out what the buttons in the control remote do.
No, you idiots! It's Toka and Razar. They attacked Bruce. I think they killed him.
What?
Who?
Man, Toka and Razar are back?
Yeah, we brought them back from our Earth, and it was a huge mistake.
I thought they reverted back.
They are very much not reverted back.
Wait a minute. Who are these Token and Razor?
Toka and Razar. They were these cool mutated puppy and turtle that our Shredder created once.
Hang on, a puppy and a turtle? Seriously? Is this a joke?
Why are you taking this so casually? We have to help him now.
Where did this happen?
Yo, guys. Whatever. Tommy, you moron. This was a prank. What did you think you were gonna accomplish here, bruh? Make us soft like you by playing with puppies? We're gonna get out of here and break your face.
I don't know. I think the puppy's working.
Oh, stop doing that.
Man, calm down. It's just a puppy.
No, it's not just a puppy. We're here because you fell for a stupid trap made by a complete moron.
Who are you calling moron?
I called Ernie a moron, you moron.
Are you calling me a moron?
Well, I guess I am now, yeah.
Bruce, I think this was a terrible idea. Someone will hear all the noise. And the moment they're out...
One crisis at a time, please. Just make sure they don't escape until Chet is free.
Bruce? Remember that fake ooze canister you brought from my Earth?
Yes?
Are you sure it was fake?
Gotta go now. Take care.
We are so doomed.
Death Glove. Deathstroke. I suppose you knew I was coming. I know everything that happens here. I have been recruiting in the clan these past few weeks. I made an offer to JC, and I will make an offer to you. I can make whatever problem you just got yourself into go away. Just accept your role as my elite. Be loyal to me, and I will take care of the Shredders. Come on! You are a ninja! Don't pretend to have an honor code. You are technically a mercenary, like me. But you are trying to take over the clan, which is my home. Well, then I suppose you decided to go homeless. Again. Seriously, guys? He just said he made an offer to JC. He is going to make him an elite. We are 4 elites here, which means one of us has to die.
Then it's an easy choice for us, isn't it?
Where did Orangino go? Get out of my way!
Wait, you didn't take Slade's offer?
Slade? You go by first names now?
Dude, this is serious. I didn't want anything bad to happen to you.
Well, guess again. You screwed all of us. All of it because of this stupid idea you got in your brain that becoming a leader would finally make you feel like you can control anything, but nobody respects you. You are nothing but a traitor!
Now, Bruce, that is not—
No! You have talked enough! You are going to listen to me, because this may be the last chance you will ever get. You are not a leader, okay? You are selfish, and the moment you get what you want, you don't know what to do with it. Raphael killed your brother, and that's why you want to be a leader? Don't make me laugh!
How dare you talk about my—
That was the reason you got in the clan! Not the reason why you wanted to be a leader. So better figure out why you need so desperately to be the center of attention. Now, if you will excuse me, I have some serious career suicide to take care of. Masters! I have terrible news for you.
Yes?
Remember this Death Glove guy we talked about? He's in our Earth now. He has been for a while. And he has been recruiting traitors within the clan. And even Baxter. And
why would we believe in what you are saying now?
well,
Baxter, what do you have to say about his claims?
Chet, entry 28881.
no, you didn't fail. We'll tell the Shredders that the Idiot Warriors went rogue or something. As far as I'm concerned, welcome to the Foot Clan.
Chet, entry 39882.
Well, what about Baxter? Won't the Shredders notice he's not here anymore? There was only one of him.
Well, we will deal with that when it happens. But the idea will be to frame him into trying to betray the clan.
Chet, entry 42383.
I was going to another Earth to make a pact with some random turtles to help us defeat the Shredders?
Chet, entry 54339.
Shredder just gave us an excuse to lift the barrier up. We can go to his Earth, find the turtles, and tell them about the whole situation. Maybe we can finally get the help we need.
Well, what will your last words be? I want every single ninja after him! I want his head now!
Come on, dude. You're leaving a blood trail. Just give up already.
It cannot end like this. The enemy of my enemy is my frenemy. Thank you. Now, are you gonna tell me what happened to my friends? Or are you gonna make me regret saving your ass? Sending the whole clan after one ninja. How predictable these fools are. Elite,
Yes, Master.
I want these shredders in the dungeons. The Foot Clan is finally mine.
Guys, you are not gonna believe what just happened.
You finally got that job you wanted at the gas station.
Banana hurt your peelings?
You finally graduated from kindergarten.
You finally asked your sister out on a date?
You finally auditioned for Dopey the Dwarf, but you got rejected for being underqualified.
You did the laundry and dishwashing at the same time again?
Aliens ignored you because they couldn't find intelligent life in you.
You're protesting against the standards of beauty with your face?
Your dad finally came back with the cigarettes he went out for 10 years ago.
Your imaginary girlfriend is cheating on you with your imaginary friend?
You finally learned all the words to the alphabet song.
Bazooka Joe told you failure wasn't an option, but your destiny?
Your dog wants to meet other owners.
Your DNA test returned that you were 40% human?
You finally got the joke I told you last year.
You invested all your money in the sea monkey farm?
The village people are hiring.
You found out you were made of cake?
You finally realized I'm the same actor for like 6 different characters.